So I thought I would make this video in sequence to my dislike for this whole Stop Kony campaign. The reason why that I'm against it is because, well, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Now, I am 100% Ugandan. Both of my parents were born and raised in Uganda, and I tend to visit there from time to time. Last time I went was in the summer of 2010. Now, when I went there, we had problems with the Al-Qaeda terrorist group, not the LRA terrorist group, which is the army group that Kony is the leader of. So, last night I just see that this is like a trending topic on Twitter, and like this video has like millions and millions of views, and it's about Uganda and Kony. So I asked my mom, and my mom laughs and goes, "He died like 5 years ago." And I asked my dad, and he's laughing about it, and he goes, "Why are we talking about this?" And the reason why is because Kony's army group formed 22 years ago, when my parents still lived in Uganda. And they did their worst over 10 years ago, and they haven't struck again in 6 years. So, why is this video being put out now? And the whole thing is to stop Kony when we have the U.S. government and other national governments interfering, and they have been since 2008, and they still have yet to find Kony. And there's also rumors that Kony's dead and that he's not in Uganda. So if we have military groups looking for Kony in Uganda, but he's not in Uganda, what are we doing? And the video, which was great editing and like the quality and everything, like I was like, wow, this is very like high tech. I looked into the InvisibleChildren. They make over $13 million a year as a company, and 31% of their donations actually go to the causes. And the donations that InvisibleChildren would send would have to go to the Ugandan military to help fight off Kony. But if Kony is not in Uganda, the Ugandan military can't cross into other territories. So what would they do? And I always talk to my brother, who's never left Uganda, and my grandmother, one of my grandmothers, both of them still live in Uganda as well. And every single time that I have been there, and I usually stay there for months at a time, not once did they ever mention Kony. So why are they making it seem like Uganda is one big hellhole because of Kony? Because it's not. So this video isn't really giving you the correct information. So before you go out and you're like, "Stop Kony 2012," and change your Facebook profile picture and make all these tweets about Kony, you should probably educate yourself. I mean, you shouldn't base it off of one YouTube video that a guy makes $90,000 a year for making these videos. He doesn't make it because he flies around the country and feels bad and decides he's going to sit at home and make this fantastic video to hope to make the world a better place. No, he is making a great living off of this. I mean, it's great if you want to send donations to anywhere for any causes, but you should probably do that through somewhere more trustworthy, like the Amnesty International. And then it's like, what happens to the other causes like Darfur, that AIDS movement, the Red movement, that kind of just went away? And then what's going to happen? How long is this going to last? Are we going to care about Kony until we actually get him? Or is it going to take something else to go on? Because there is something else going on right now. And you would know if you watch the news. I mean, I'm not judging you if you don't watch the news, but I mean, you wouldn't know unless you really watch the news, or someone who watches the news tells you, which is Syria. And what's going on in Syria is way more extreme than what's going on, or what has went on, excuse me, when Kony was striking. So I just really want people to educate themselves. Like, I think it's great to become aware of things, but this is something that's being blown out of proportion. And the people who are doing it and who started it are making a lot of money off of this, and a lot of money off of us. So yeah, just like educate yourself. Woo, but go Africa. I mean, I love Uganda. It's a beautiful place. If you want to go visit it, it's fun. But go for the right reasons. Thank you.